Welcome to our YouTube channel. Remember to like this video, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and share this video with everyone you know. If you want to buy a book with OET speaking tasks directly from Amazon, click on the first link in the description of this video.
Good morning, Susan. It's a pleasure to meet you, and welcome to our clinic. My name is Dr. Jones, and I'm one of the doctors here. I'm here to help you with anything you need, so please feel free to share what's been troubling you. What brings you in today?
Good morning, doctor. Thank you. Well, I've been struggling with these recurrent urinary infections for about a year now, maybe a bit longer. They've been coming back so frequently, and I'm starting to wonder if it might be related to something I'm doing, or not doing, in my daily life. It's really starting to wear me down because they're affecting my routine and my overall quality of life. I did some reading online, and I saw that there might be some surgical options for this kind of problem. I'd really like to know if that's something I should consider.
Thank you for being so open about your concerns, Susan. It's understandable that dealing with something like this for so long can be incredibly frustrating. Before we jump into discussing potential surgical options, which I'm happy to talk about, I'd like to ask you a few questions to get a clearer picture of what's been happening and what might be contributing to these infections. Does that sound okay to you?
Yes, of course. I'm happy to answer any questions you have.
Great. Thank you, Susan. Let's start with your daily routine. Can you walk me through a typical day for you? For example, what activities do you usually do, especially in the mornings?
Sure. So, from Monday to Friday, I usually start my day by going to the gym early in the morning. Sometimes, instead of the gym, I'll go hiking if the weather's nice. After that, I head straight to work. I usually get home in the evening, and I take a shower then. Though I'll admit, if I'm really tired, I might skip it and wait until the next morning before I go to the gym again.
Thank you for sharing that, Susan. It sounds like you lead a very active lifestyle, which is fantastic for your overall health. Now, can you tell me a bit about your hydration habits? How much water do you typically drink throughout the day?
I usually only drink a small bottle of water while I'm working out in the morning.
I see. And besides water, are there any other beverages you consume during the day?
Yes, I do. I drink a fair amount of coffee throughout the day, and sometimes I'll have juice or soda as well.
Thank you for that information, Susan. It's really helpful for me to understand your habits. One thing I'd like to mention right away is the importance of staying well hydrated, especially when it comes to preventing urinary tract infections. Drinking more water is one of the simplest yet most effective ways to help reduce the frequency of these infections. Ideally, I'd like you to aim for around 2 liters of water per day. You can use the same bottle you take to the gym and refill it 3 times, once in the middle of the morning, again in the afternoon, and finally in the evening. Does that sound like something you could start doing?
Yes, that sounds doable. I can definitely try to drink more water throughout the day.
Wonderful! I'm so glad to hear that you're willing to make that change. It's a great first step. Now, let's talk about another important factor, your hygiene routine after working out. You mentioned that sometimes you delay taking a shower until the next morning if you're too tired in the evening. It's crucial to take a shower immediately after exercise to help prevent bacteria from accumulating, which can lead to infections. How do you feel about making it a priority to shower right after your workout?
Well, to be honest, doctor, I'm not really comfortable taking a shower at the gym. It's a busy place, and I just don't like the idea of using a shower that so many other people use.
I completely understand your hesitation, Susan. It's important to feel comfortable in your environment, especially when it comes to something as personal as showering. However, I also understand that you're very tired of dealing with these recurring infections, and proper hygiene is the second most important step in preventing them. If the gym isn't the right place for you, how would you feel about adjusting your routine slightly? Perhaps working out in the morning as usual, then going home to shower before heading to work? This way, you can maintain your comfort while also taking an essential step to protect your health. What do you think about that option?
I think I could do that. It might mean I have to leave the house a little earlier, but if it helps prevent these infections, it's worth it.
I'm really glad to hear that, Susan. I know it's not always easy to make changes to your routine, but your willingness to try is a big step forward. Now, regarding the surgical options you mentioned earlier, it's a good topic to bring up. Here at our clinic, we take a very thorough and careful approach to deciding when surgery might be appropriate. Typically, surgery is considered only in more severe cases, or when other treatments haven't been effective. What I'd suggest is that we start with these lifestyle changes, improving your hydration, and ensuring you shower right after your workouts. Let's give it about 30 days, and then we'll have you come back in for a follow-up appointment. At that time, if you haven't noticed a significant improvement in your symptoms, we can discuss the possibility of surgery in more detail. Does that sound like a plan you're comfortable with?
Yes, that makes sense. I'm willing to try the lifestyle changes first.
That's great, Susan. I really appreciate your positive attitude and your commitment to your health. Is there anything else on your mind today that you'd like to discuss, or any other questions you have?
No, I think that covers everything I wanted to ask about. Thank you, doctor.
You're very welcome, Susan. I'm glad we could talk through everything. Your next appointment is already scheduled for a month from today, but if you have any questions or concerns before then, please don't hesitate to reach out. I'm here to support you every step of the way. Have a wonderful day, and take care.
Thank you, doctor. I really appreciate your help.
It's my pleasure, Susan. Take care, and I'll see you in a month.
Thank you very much for watching our video. Remember to like this video, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and share this video with all your friends and coworkers. Have a great day, and I will see you in our next video.